clouds part, my Dodda is on the move. Her locks flap in the wind. She hides the flaps on her skin. She always finds a way to burrow inside herself and position her limbs in the shadows of the sun. She runs faster each time reality catches up. When India rises from its trout-lipped slumber, her basket is already filled with buds. Jasmine sugarcoats her already strained smile. She'll have to fix that by noon and prepares to string itself to garlands. Dodda works its milky color to a lather, rubbing until a bumpy rose envelops her brown. Not cream. She'll try again tomorrow. At 11, she bustles down flights of stairs, kneading dough until the salt that drips from her face is enough seasoning, until the blood that washes over henna-hitted hands flavors the dough with sindoor. So she sweets some across her forehead and prays, clasps her hands together, asks for a new face. At 12, she dons 4 tins of lunch and a crimson sari to wash out the weakness. Her feet are quick. Her husband's are quicker. When he's through, her wavering teeth, more ocean than stronghold, attack their own hands over and over and recrudescent waves over and 3 p.m. And she teeters spoons on her palms to prepare for the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her niece, who once painted the solar system on the back of her eyelids, lost her planets on Earth. The ones who aren't pretty have to be smart. Dodda can't marry them off right away. Her daughter-in-law is growing grayer and frailer by the day. Men like a little meat on the bones. More cooking for Dodda. And her daughter, who lives miles and miles away, runs at the same time as her every morning to connect to the life she once knew, shuffling down gated neighborhoods and Adidas, while Dodda turns around to watch for hungry eyes in sandals that peel at the heels. The nightjar sings in tune with the landline. Quiet, subliminal darkness unfolds the cloak of nighttime. 13,000 miles away, we are greeting the sun. My sister and I prattle on and on about carnivals and tank tops, about new dreams, goals, ideas, opportunities. Dodda, when are you going to come see us in America? Soon, Bangaru, soon. And she tucks herself in with a blanket that steams like rice and wishes her dreams into our realities. My poem, Dodda in a Day, the kind of inspiration behind it was, of course, my grandmother, because Dodda means grandmother in my language. And it was a poem that I took a while to write. It was something that I've wanted to draft for a while, seeing the realities of the situation in India and the social atmosphere there versus here, where we've led much more privileged of lives. And I kind of just wanted to write about the differences between my culture there, part of my life, and the other part of my life here. Why poetry? Why not poetry? I feel like I've listened to poetry since I was little. I've really been writing since I was 6, writing songs in particular, and I felt like that was a natural transition over to poetry. And being introduced to that early on, it was almost as if poetry was meant for me. Writing was the path that was meant for me. Every single time something happens to me, I want to write it down. I want to draft it in some way. That's the best way I know how to communicate, and that's the way I also show love to other people. And I have so much that I want to say, and I've always had so much I want to say. Poetry is something, and writing is something that people are going to listen to regardless of who the author is, because they connect with the work.
Okay. Yo, check it out. Yo, that was incredible youth poet laureate, and shout out to Kashvi and This is what we do. This is Words, Beats, and Life. Welcome to Slamtastic Grand Slam Finals. My name is Patrick Washington, aka the Black Picasso of the Poem Seas, and you are in for a treat. We are going to watch some poets get up with some durable words. They're going to open up their hearts. They're going to bring you the fire, and I'm very excited to share this with you. This is the kickoff of what I'm going to call the second annual, because it's going to happen every year from now on, if I have anything to do with it, the second annual Word Power Festival, brought to you by Words, Beats, and Life. We have amassed a great roster of talent, some out-of-the-box poetry and spoken word related events, something for everybody. And I'm really excited to share this weekend with you all. Yes. And we're gonna have a good time, but we're kicking it off with the youths, as we are, as we should all the time, as we always should. There are a couple of poets who are with us this evening. I see, yes, Keenashae. We have Natalia. We have Jojo. And I see the homie Demari just popped up. Pow. Glad you made it. I was scared. I got on the phone. I was calling poets like, oh, where are you? Where are you? Very glad that you're here. Demari, give me a number, 1 through 100.
61.
61?
Yeah.
All right. Natalia says 64. You said 61. That's what's up. Okay. All right. Well, look, this is not your average poetry slam. Number one is virtual, so that we got that whole energy happening. Not a lot of poetry slams historically are not virtual. We need to feed off of each other's energy in a poetry slam. You need to you want to affect the judges. You want the crowd to get involved. There needs to be call and response. There needs to be just all kinds of stimulation happening. So we have to create that on our own here virtually. So we're going to have fun, though. We're going to have fun. For those of you watching, I want you to get involved via the chat. That means let those fingers fly. You hear something that you like, a hot line. If you're supporting your homie, definitely, shout them out. Give me those fire emojis. Give me that what's that sign? I don't know what emoji that is when you're going, I don't know what that's called.
The chef's
the kiss? Perfect, yeah, give me those. Whatever you need to do to show love, do that for the next. Yes, right. Virtual snaps and all of that. And speaking of virtual snaps and the person who sent that message, I want to shout out the judges. All right. One of them is an incredible MC, activist, and a poet in their own right. And she came and joined us a couple of shows ago and served as a judge. Had such a good time, wanted to come back. Has an album out entitled A Tale of Two Masters. A Tale of Two Masters. You definitely need to check that out. Incredible MC prowess. The Testament is going to be judge number one for the evening. So shout out to prowess wherever you may be. And other judge is going to be somebody very close to my heart, somebody who's been there ever since I was a little baby poet. And I'm very happy to have somebody who was here last year for Word Power Festival and ran the entire event all herself. And that is the one and only Tony Asante Lightfoot, a luminary in the spoken word game, straight out of yes. Shout out to both of my judges, and then we have a third anonymous judge who I'm not going to tell you who it is, because man, they don't want to be known. So that's just the way it is. But they're watching. They're watching. So yeah. So look, for my poets, we're gonna do 2 rounds. Usually it's been 1 round. We're going 2 rounds this time. So that means there needs to be a little bit of strategy. You know what I'm saying? If somebody drops a poem that is very similar to yours, you have a dilemma. Are you gonna just come right behind them and do a similar poem? Or are you gonna switch it up? You're gonna have to. This is chess, not checkers. So really, just think about it. Hopefully you have a great arsenal of work. And your job is to influence the judges. All right? Those of you watching, your job is to influence the judges. Definitely let them know what you like. And we definitely want to feel a lot of energy. So let's get this going. Let's get this going. I'm going to turn this over. Well, the number was 22. That means first up is going to be Natalia. Next up is going to be Demari. After that's going to be Keenashae. Rounding it out is going to be Jojo. So in that order, Natalia, Demari, Keenashae, and Jojo. All right. Y'all ready for this? I hope so. All right. All y'all get out of here. We're about to start this off with Natalia. Natalia, this is round 1. Your first poem. Yes, we are going twice. This is your first poem of the evening.
All right, round 1. I'm gonna start off with one of my favorites. It is Cosmetics of a Conquistador. As a child, I always wanted to have curly hair, strings pulled so hard with tension they'd curl back up for safety. See, I was a straight-haired, slight-tan, white-conforming child, a product of the European Spanish colonization of Mexico, overtaken by conquistadors. Conquistador. Spanish for conqueror, meaning one who conquers. Plural, conquistadores. Leaders of the Spanish conquest of America, Mexico, and Peru in the 16th century. Examples include Hernán Cortés, Francisco Pizarro, and many others, searching Hispaniola for gold, ruthless and determined, killing natives, taking their land and labor, toppling empires, and suppressing their traditions, beginning with their heritage. My hair is straight and frizzy, a wild jungle. It refuses to be tamed, well kept, and maintained. It is like conquering a people who habitually resist. They take a stand in the form of flyaways and the split ends, those on the fringe of society. But all throughout this forest of mine are the wannabes and knots, all the people who won't do what they're told. In response, conquistadors take away your identity, your color, with bleach dyeing away the blood of revolution. Fear not for your children. Those baby hairs, they're too young to reach a high ponytail. They may not easily conform, but with re-education, they'll grow into it. If they are raised away from resistance and taught not to question, they will submit without question. And by far the best conquistador is the brush, second only to gel. They break the bonds of knots dividing a once united people, and the comb goes through after to erase any resistance missed. And then lay down the law on the edges with gel and maybe a spray of hair glue so they can't move. The trick, though, is to check up on them often. A handy mirror gives up the loose hairs, and if you catch it soon enough, it won't bother the others. For safekeeping each night, you must look after them, cover them up, and suppress them. Wrapping it works well, serves as a barrier to outside forces, and if still you meet resistance, Send them to court-ordered therapy with chemical relaxers and heteronormative straighteners. The only curls allowed are those done by heat or hands, perfectly positioned, neatly manicured. But if any go natural and resist, the best eraser is a razor. Just shave away their identity, their history, personality, and when it grows back, it will know nothing of its people, the traditions, or the culture, and least of all, its heritage. Thank you.
Woo! All right, yo, that's how you started off. That's how you started off, Natalia. You know, yo, somebody told me that you were one of their favorite poets already. You know, so I see why.
Appreciate it.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. All right, so that's poem number one, poets. That's poem number one. Judges, your work is cut out for you. So get those scores into me. I see one score coming in. I see two. All right. Yes. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to get you out of here and let's bring in poet number two. It's going to be Demari. Demari. Where you at? Demari dropped off. Okay, Demari may have a bad connection. No, Demari, we cannot see you. We cannot see you. Huh. Shout out to technical difficulties in the house. It's all good. It's all good. Ah, there we go. I see you now. Yo, Johnny, we both clicked them. All right. All right, what's up?
I'm like, I can see y'all. Y'all can't see me seeing y'all.
Yeah. We're here. We're here for you. So, how you feeling? You good?
I'm good. I'm just fighting Wi-Fi, obviously.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna fight through. We're gonna fight through it.
Yeah.
All right. Deep breath. I'm out of here. It's floor is yours.
All right. These fruits bear no seeds. These seeds believe they can grow without their roots. This soil no longer has nutrition to feed a nation. This is titled Our Mother's Gardens after a collection by Alice Walker. These fruits bear no seeds. I have nothing left to give you. I have spent my life concerned with myself because no one else was, avoiding the barrels that would spoil me rotten, holding off my right to be sure I'm ready, then breaking down every time I learned ready doesn't exist, sparing the next from a struggle I have yet to figure out myself. These seeds believe they can grow without their roots. I have done it by myself. Roots would only tie me down, tangle themselves in disputes I won't lose my time with. I am self-sustaining. My back is paining, but you never know I lost my footing. And this soil never own the nutrition to feed a nation. I have no riches to my name, not to mention storms weathering all of my hard work, but what should I care about how pretty those flowers look? They pick the pretty ones and watch them die for aesthetics and vanity. The wind blew me so lost that I am no longer concerned with how far back I will have to go. No good is the only weed in the garden, and how lonely the weed must be in a land they've never known. Never again will I feel pity when I stop to search for such a garden.
Boom. Yo, what happened to the thank you and then the bow? You know,
I let it be now.
you're
Excuse
just
my
a mic drop.
nasally.
You're
This
like
allergy is
boom,
crazy.
drop the mic, just walk away, leaving everybody shook. I see. I got you. I got you. I appreciate that, Demari. Yo, powerful, powerful energy. All right, so that's number one for you. That's number one. So I'm gonna let you go. All right. So I'll see you. And judges, once again, you know what to do. Send me those scores. All right, I got one. The judges are thinking about it. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the shout outs in the chat. Love, love, love. Yes. Let them know. Let them know how you feel. All right. So, third poet of the evening. It's going to be Keenashae. Bow. Yes, yes. How you feeling?
Nervous? Well, I'm good. I'm good. I got this.
Man, come on. You're a pro at this.
Okay.
You're a pro at this. You got it. You got it. Deep breath. Blow it out. Woosah and all that good stuff. All right, I'm gone.
So, I wrote this poem for Women's History Month, and it's called Picturesque. I am filled and flooded, murked by the waves in which the stream of my consciousness flow, and my eyes are drawn towards her. Her aura entered the room before she did, like a backwards walking shadow, and soon after chased by their opinions of her. Her hair had made the first impression, and her silk smooth sepia skin followed suit. Her chaste voice caused an irk of displeasure. Her concerns and opinions propelled the look of disdain. How dare she? How dare her command eyes to her bust? There is no subtlety to qualms, and she does not whisper in hushed tones. Her tone is succinct and vibrant. She swayed her hips sensually and puckered the lips that were already too big for her face. She was a picturesque character, built to gaze upon. She was created for consummation, yet her words were too hard to swallow and unpalatable to her audience, and they choke. For they will never understand the complexities of a woman. She's a human being, and her being forever causes perplexities. Her emotions and spirits are forever deemed too much to handle. The quicker than retorts that fall off her tongue with sharp precision are impressive as they are clever, but they are dismissed. She is a woman because she is brown and holds the potential to cause growth. They stem into her luminous soil and suck out the nutrients and bloom. They trivialize each tear, dismissing her loud outbursts as being just that, loud. But she is forever the perfect picture, a picturesque painting, placed in an exhibit to critique and to claim, to sell and to auction. She is but the woman of my dreams and the woman of their nightmares. Let our mouths never be sewn shut together, nor let our voices become drowned out by the rivers of corruptness. We are not built from a mold, we break the mold, we set the pattern. Let our thoughts continue to provoke, and may we continue to heal and be healer. Let our bodies be humanized and not sexualized, as we are human before we are mother, daughter, sister, friend, slut, or whore. We are human, and our beings are more than you can imagine. Our minds are multifaceted and filled with vitality. Let our minds be vitalized by thoughts, for that is what it means to understand a woman, what it means to be a woman. Thank you.
Come on, poet. Come on. Man. Shout out to whoever inspired you to write that. That's for those who don't know, that's me. It's me. Dope. Yo, appreciate the energy. Thank you, Keenashae. You're getting somebody say you got us putting out fires. Beautiful vocabulary and imagery. Yes. That's what we need. That's what we need. So, thank you very much. We'll see you in a little bit. And last in round one, but certainly not least, is the homie Jojo.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Nothing much. I feel great today.
Yeah. Beautiful day, right?
Yeah, feels nice outside.
Yeah. I got out there and pushed the lawnmower around like an old
nice.
Yeah, like an old homeowner. That was me.
It's just nice to lay out there. I don't know about doing, the work.
Yeah, well, snakes, man, snakes. Just be careful. So, yo, you ready?
Always.
Always? Okay. Yo, the floor is yours. Let's do it.
All right. This poem is called My Womanhood Prayer. To my elementary school boyfriend, we were not a couple, but individuals looking for recognition in our classroom cubicles. You held my hand from breakfast to recess. I felt the energy of your mother despising me. For whatever reason, that 11-year-old girl was not ideal to her. But my mother was no better. In her eyes, you were just the beginning for her to realize she would just start to recognize her baby girl would quickly but surely grow up. This love taught me friendship and hugs, pureness and kindness. I hate when I pick up the phone and someone can be genuinely busy. The speed of my mind travels instantly, leave me for hours on end, but the inner demons say you cheated on me. Quickly, I fed me, for broken hearts became me, added coolness, touched me, and I swear I was ice. Dear 3-year-old love, you were the boy who told me he loved me. Whispered if I opened just a little wider, you would stay with me. You told me my eyes were beautiful, but if I ever thought I was perfect for just a second, you would tell me differently. With every girl you made prettier, you effortlessly played with me until I was the toy you no longer wanted to touch. I was dirty. And no soap cleansed me, for in your eyes my prize was taking too long to break and deteriorate. Placed me on the shelf to collect the dust, you were over me. No one said womanhood felt like self-made slavery. Captivate me within the thickness of my blankie and never wake me. My face never dry, customized by vindictive little boy lies. Made me hate me, forgot how damn to love me. For loving me is never easy. They call this anxiety preoccupied. God bless me as I enter this adulthood industry. For yet again, loving me will never be easy. But if you are to keep me, you must understand for me and only me. I love the way I truly know how. Dear Heavenly Father, desperately I plead to thee, for only you see me. I pray to heal gracefully. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you.
Ooh, come on now. Come on, JoJo. Yo, the struggle to love JoJo. Is it that hard to love JoJo?
It might be just a little bit. Got some scars. Just a little bit.
I like that you're uncompromising though. Yo, you said you're gonna love me the way I want to be loved, right? That's what's up. That's right. Don't settle for less. Never settle for less. That's what's up. Okay. Well, look. The judges said this is hard. This is a difficult job. This is a difficult job tonight. You just making it worse for them. So thank you for making it worse. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. So yeah. See that? Look, they got me sweating out here, man. I had to take off my glasses, man. Whew. I don't know what to do, man. Man, got me sweating in my party shirt. You know, see, I wore the party shirt for y'all, right? Right? So check it out. Yo, I'm seeing comments that said, appreciate the authenticity and emotion for JoJo. Yes. All the fire emojis and the hand claps. Yeah. No one told me womanhood felt like self-made slavery. See, and that's what you get. That's what you get when you rock with WBL. I need to let you all know that we give, we not only are educators, we are supporters and activists, and we encourage these young artists to be their full, authentic selves, as it was said earlier. If you want to get in on the act, you want to help us out, you can always donate. We are open for donations. WBLinc.org/act. You can always just just show us some love. How they say on Coming to America, we like the kind of donations that what do you say, that drops into the jinkles and trinkles. I forgot what he said, but we prefer the kind that folds. I messed that whole thing up. It doesn't matter. I need you to support WBL. That's what we're here. That's what we're here for. And this weekend is about to be even better. Tomorrow, Word Power Fest continues at 2 p.m. with a great event. It's entitled Eat Your Words. We are bringing together a chef and a writer, and we're going to see what they can cook up. They're going to deliver some poems. They're going to make a dish. They're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm excited. It's going to be Chef Malina Christine and Lisa Pigra. Incredible duo, and I can't wait to see what happens. So eat your words tomorrow, 2 p.m. Later on tomorrow, after that, at 5 p.m., is a great event. It's entitled The Bigger Picture. We're going to have artists and activists in conversation. We're bringing together some of the most powerful voices from around here, and we're going to, I want to hear what motivates them. We want to hear what they're working on and how we can, how we can support their vision as they try to change the world. It's going to be Kamon Freeman. It's going to be Ayana Gregory, Lucy Murphy, and the youth poet laureate from Arlington, Virginia, Kashvi Ramani. No. I'm sorry. It's going to be Sarina Patel. My apologies. Sarina Patel. So please join us. It's going to be a great event. And then tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., Word Power Fest presents Story District. We are collaborating with the wonderful people from Story District, which is a storytelling organization. They help you to, they basically create griots. I mean, they really do. They really do. I've worked with them for several years, and they help you to find your voice. If you have a story that needs to be told and developed, they're the ones to go to. And they're going to show up, and they're presenting several voices. It's going to be Kashvi Ramani and Gabriel Asheru Ben, among other surprises. So please join us tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. for Story District. All right. So those are the announcements for the congregation. Hopefully you took your notes, and I'm ready to jump into round two. Hopefully you are as well. So we're going to do this in normal slam format. We're going to flip it. Which means the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So this time, we're going to start with Jojo. Then it's going to be Keenashae. Third is Demari. And last will be Natalia. Okay? So, once again, Jojo, Keenashae, Demari, and Natalia in that order. So, let's bring Jojo Nicole up, the official Jojo Nicole. Where are you?
I'm back here.
Yeah, there you are. Hey, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. So check it out. You got a second poem for me?
Of course I do.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna be singing? I know you're a vocalist. You like to sing and stuff. Are you singing or no?
Nope, not today.
Okay. Hey, it's your world. I'm just here to listen. So I'm gone. Let's do it.
See you later. All right. This poem is called They Call Him Father. They say you need a man and a woman to make a child. I often think my mom did it alone. Because, she got superpowers, pull strings, and move mountains. I wonder what my life would be if I knew what daddy's girls were treated like. They call him father, a daughter's first love and my first heartbreak. I cried for days on end, and somehow I thought when the rain stopped, storms would come to an end. They call him father. Comfortably loving me comes with instructions. I don't let you in. Feel like one day I'll wake up and everyone will leave me. Was I good enough? Questioning the circumstance at a glance, pictured fairy tales and sunsets side by side comparisons, and I see there is none. They call him father. I call him donor. Dear, look, scratch the BS. I grew up without a dad, and somehow now I can care less. Shed tears on a pillowcase till I was 10. Eventually, I knew you weren't capable. Capable of being a man, capable of looking in my eyes and acknowledging your lies dug deep into your baby girl's mind. A constant reminder of hard times. They say, honor thy mother and father, and shall your days be longer. Question mark? This cap and gown I achieved without you. My acceptance, I fought for it, and you remain non-existent. They call him father, but I don't have one. But I have a mother, and for that, God, I'm grateful. And to you, God bless you. Thank you.
Wow, JoJo.
I actually wrote that at 5 today.
There's so much I want to say about that poem, but I don't want to influence the judges, so I'm just gonna shut up and I'm gonna shut up and say thank you for that poem. That's beautiful, beautiful piece. Yeah. So judges, okay, all right. Judges are feeling it. Boom, boom, one, boom, two. Okay, all right. Well, your job is done. You can the pressure is off. You can go backstage and exhale. All right. Take off your wig. You're good. So, all right. That's it for JoJo. Next up is Keenashae. Putting the glasses back on for you. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
right? Bam.
Ooh.
All right, so. All right. So you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I can be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is it. This is it. All right. Last poem of the evening. Let's go.
Into the looking glass. Mirror yourself onto me and reflect your wildest insecurities through me. Your desperate desires, your deepest fears and wants. I serve as your reflector and guide to show you all the things you wish could disappear. Call out to me to no avail, throw your worries onto my shoulder, and I will dodge every load. My surface reflects beyond any page, wall, or filter. Whether bird carrier or pulpit, my word will reach you. I stare back at you as you do to me, reflecting the impurities within you, every little imperfection and magnifying every large one. I am the reminder to keep trying, to keep attempting perfection, because without it you are nothing. The darkness that flows within you, that is no part of me, the stench that oozes from the joints of your bones and leaks onto the church and bedroom floors. You wish to edit what I mirror as if I am not reflecting your most impure reflection. Pure reflection. I can only create you of who are. I can only see you for all the things you are not and all the things you ought to be. Mirror yourself onto me and reflect. Reflect on your shortcomings, the vain looking glass you stare at. At an angle, the light meets a surface and refracts, bending and breaking into smaller pieces, creating an image of who you are and not who you want to be. Stainless glass, shiny surface, mirror my dull life. Mirror, mirror on the wall, how many days of fastings my depression calls. Thank you.
Okay. Man. You know what? Yeah, rawness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pulling no punches. Pulling no punches with your words. I love it. I love it. What inspired that piece?
So it started out as a piece about insecurity regarding like disorders and so forth. And it became more religious and how you're supposed to, God reflects everything that you are not and invites you to reach perfection. So the same thing that God does and reminds me of all the things that I'm not. So
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Hey, keep it going. Keep it going. Do not stop. Thank you. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. So let's bring back the homie Demari. Hey-o. What's up?
Chilling.
You good to go? All right.
I'm good to go.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. Quick little warning, y'all. I don't do this, and allergy season is upon us. so don't judge too hard. But you know, we're gonna try to make it feel like an open mic for real. All right. Everybody loves the sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Folks get round in the sunshine. I feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel, what I'm feeling in the sunshine. I feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel, what I feel in the sunshine. Silly baby, silly baby, silly baby. Silly baby can't touch the sunshine like it touched you. Silly baby can't find the sunshine where it finds you. Silly baby trying to be what she already is. Silly baby thinks she can do in the sunshine what's already been did. Silly baby. She trying to look sunshine in her eyes. Silly baby thinks she the first one that didn't try it. Silly baby can't take the sunshine for what it is. So silly baby thinks she's smart and go out at night. Now we all know the little baby silly, that she can't too much help. But baby, this ain't no game. You gotta rock with the cards you've been dealt. Now, if you still don't know the lesson at hand, silly says she gonna steal the sunshine and be a one-man band. The moon wasn't too kind to keep that secret. So next day, little silly experienced the hottest summer that sunshine could keep it. Silly baby looked stuck when she learned her lesson because the answer was right in front of you. Stop all that guessing. Silly baby stuck her head up in some clouds to knock anyone out who refused to get down. In the sunshine. That's what I got.
Woo! Yo, we weren't ready. Nobody was ready. Nobody was ready. We were all backstage like, I can't believe it. Yo, she's singing. Yo, that's what's up. Okay, let me find out. We're gonna put you. We're gonna put you on The Voice. Yeah, right.
Nope. This is a shower sing. This is a nope.
Understood. I'm dope. I'm Maxwell in the shower. Trust. So I'm feeling
you. You hear me? Like that's what it gives. It's a whole concert.
No doubt. And the poem was pretty good too. How about that? So yeah, thank you very much, Demari. Man, I do not want to be a judge. All right, they're coming in, and rounding out the slam is the one, the only, Natalia.
Yeah, like to be back, Patrick. I love it. I love the echo.
I'll introduce you when you go on tour. That'll be me. That'll be my job. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get out of here. The floor is yours.
All right, so this one's another kind of historical piece with a metaphor. Don't think it's triggering, but it's also, with like childhood, broken families, everything. It's called Mexican Repatriation. Long before build a wall, especially in the Great Depression era, anti-Mexican American sentiment was strong, led to a Mexican repatriation, which was a fancy word for deportation, in order to alleviate the economy. Real jobs for real Americans, they said. And a majority of those forcibly relocated had never even set foot in Mexico. Suddenly, when World War II came about, America called upon Mexicans with American ties they had forced out to take up arms and defend the country that despised them. Being Mexican American in the Great Depression was like being a child to bad parents in a broken family. The land of the free, Lady Liberty style ma would have told you to go live with your dad. No matter you come here with a suitcase full of jeans, so an American promise searching, she'd send you away with only the clothes on your back. 60% of those repatriated, had never even met their father, didn't speak his language because Mama America had choked it out of you. Your citizenship changed like guardianship. Born into a freedom you were forced, coerced, recommended to forfeit. Ma said, your dad's responsibility now because you were one too many mouths for your mama to feed, made your siblings feel threatened. You have a different daddy, they told you, so you're not really our brothers and sisters. At your dad's place, the sentiment was similar. Siblings teasing you for your flat tongue. The gringos got to you, they said, anglicized your name and made you forget your roots. Were they right? You didn't belong anywhere, ni de aquí ni allí, so you assimilated the way generations before you had done, and you were doing it. But mama fell into hard times. She waged a war she couldn't fight. Some thief harbored her pearls, and now she had beef with all hooligans. My son, she guilt-tripped. If you love me, you'll stand up for me. See, mama only wants you when she needs the extra help, and suddenly your white siblings ain't so mad at you for taking their job so long as you take the one on front lines. Because soldier is one they won't protest you stealing. And you, desperate to fit in, prove yourself to mom. So you fight her battles as many have done. Brown brothers and sisters on both sides of their twisted love, asking for the bare minimum. Her love. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. What a way to just hit us in the heart at the very end, man. Powerful. Powerful. Your pieces always speak, not only to the heart of family, but culture as well, I've noticed, and it's very important. It's very important. So thank you for that, Natalia. All right.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. Thank you. So judges. Can you believe this? I can't believe this. All right. So that is the end. That is it. It's a wrap. It's all down to the counting now, man. It is all down to the counting. What is this being said here? Follow us on Spotify and stream the poetry playlist, which features Kendrick, Jill Scott, Rhapsody, Common, Ursula Rucker, Nas, and many more. Yes, definitely. So follow WBL, Spotify, and check out that really, really dope playlist. It's Poetry Month. And that's why we're here, man. So, judges are coming in. All right, this is nuts. This is, wow, I can't believe it. So, look, there needs to be some calculating. There needs to be some counting. We got to do the tedious part. So I want our poets to kind of lay back, just relax, take a breath. It's over. It's a wrap. It's done now. But we need to tally these scores. So while we do that, I want you to watch our newest youth poet laureates in action.
I haven't felt like myself since I died. I wish I was a poet that could talk about the flowers, but I've never had a green thumb. Every flower I touch dies, and when I rose from the dead, I coughed up so much dry dirt you could have irrigated it, just like hairballs of Mother Earth, I her cat. And I planted a theory once that the ghosts of your past are just pieces of yourself waiting around the house, starting to
I sit perched behind front row desks, scribbling until my handwriting bleeds into type, twisting my tongue to form sounds that may be words that I understand in only crescents, in slivers of the moon. I speak in ellipses, in the spaces between sentences, in the silences that are unbreakable and already broken. My utterance is not America, layered atop the language of my grandmother's lullabies, nor is it of the land she used to sing about, cradled on a distant shore. It is something in between. There are songs that have been scrawled onto the insides of my eyelids, melodies that have perfect words that turn my tongue helpless. I write poetry in the margins of my school papers, lamentations, epics co-authored with Google Translate. I erase, watch the rubber shavings dance away on wind's wings. The bits of pink weave themselves into another sunrise, always to another prayer, always to words again. When I was little, I asked my mother which language to pray in. She said the language of my heart, but I still don't know which one that is. Sometimes, when I'm singing, my consonants are perfect, figments of moon in my palms, and in those split instants, my prayers become flags that meld into my back, wings that fly me home until they fall to half-mast again. Because I speak in ellipses, in the spaces between sentences, in the silences I cannot fill, in the words I'm forgetting, in the places I come from, in the land that I long for, in the one that I live in the prayers stuffed into crevices, in the silence of the summer dew on the fields, in the whisper of the orchard winds, the olive trees, in the echoes of home. I speak in her lullabies. This is the accent upon my tongue. I've always had a very difficult relationship with Hebrew. It's a very important language to me. It's both like the language of biblical stories that have been very much a part of my childhood and like amazing songs that my family sings like every Friday night. And I've always struggled with it because on the one hand, I love it and it feels like such a big part of me, but on the other hand, I've never been fluent in it. And every year that goes by, it's like it slips away from me a little bit more. It's part of something I long for, but it's kind of always out of reach. Well, originally that line, "This is the accent upon my tongue," at the end, it was, "This is the accent upon my tongue, I wish it were better." And actually, as I wrote and rewrote the poem, the "I wish it were better" part got cut off, because a lot of us don't have the privilege of speaking a language that is like the language of our heart at home. And a lot of us just sit on the edge and we kind of grasp at it. And I want people to realize that whatever accent they have, even if it's a half accent, is a beautiful accent. And like the words they know are beautiful and they should keep pursuing that language, and if it's special to them and it holds that place in their heart.
I haven't felt like myself since I died. I wish I was a poet that could talk about the flowers, but I've never had a green thumb. Every flower I touch dies, and when I rose from the dead, I coughed up so much dry dirt you could have irrigated it. Just like hairballs of Mother Earth, I her cat. And you know, I planted a theory once that the ghosts of your past are just pieces of yourself waiting around the house, starting to grow. My body, a performance in waiting, waiting to love. My body, a specter waiting to haunt to again feel whole. My body, a hand-me-down for an earth tired of sharing. I'm saying, here, take it. I don't want it anymore. One day, life will tire of ways to green gown me. And one day, this body will be blackened with ash, and one day I will inherit everything it fruits to life, and one day I will feel everything without feeling like I have to grow from it. As the king of this body, I will stretch my smile so wide the orchid blooms between my legs, so wide the throne no longer feels like a prison, so wide the drain in my shower finally gets unclogged. And I have a feeling that not everything will change, because I still want something to look at light and still choose me. I still want something to buy me flowers and feel powerful when I am not. I still want something to
I want to thank Sarina Patel, Kashvi, Ramani, and Elana Ernst, our 3 Youth Poet Laureates for Washington, D.C., Montgomery County, Maryland, and Arlington, Virginia, for being there and working with us. Those videos are phenomenal, and much love to them. You'll be hearing a lot more from them, particularly this weekend. They will all be participating in Word Power Fest and various events. So definitely got to join us tomorrow, because I believe 2 of them are going to be on the screen giving you what they got. So I appreciate them. And I appreciate all of these poets. WBL has been, for the past 5 years, I think a little over 5 years, we've been conducting this summer intensive where we basically run a poetry boot camp. Essentially, we get into the performative aspects of spoken word. We train our young poets, and we kind of give them some wings. We give them extra wings and a little extra like I said in the poem, a little extra bop in their step, so before they walk onto a stage. And this is what the Poetry Slam team is all about. So I hope we can give these young poets that same bop, so to speak. So I want to thank, and actually, you know what? Not just these poets who are here on this virtual stage tonight, but we've had some incredible poets over this slam season. So I want to shout out Morgan. I want to shout out Aster. I want to shout out Ariana Joy. And I want to shout out Aisha. I want to shout out Aisha, particularly, who couldn't make it this evening. You are definitely family, and you are part of this DMV Youth Poetry Slam team. So much love to all of you. This was hard. This was difficult. And I do not envy the judges. I want to thank Prowess the Testament and Tony Asante Lightfoot, both of you, and our anonymous judge for helping us out. We really appreciate the time and the energy. I know you were fed spiritually and emotionally and creatively, because I saw it in the chat. So thank you. And poets, you need to understand, they were giving you love. They said, they needed this. They needed this in their spirit. Their cup was overflowing with inspiration. So you are on the right path. Do not stop. Never stop. So yeah, y'all. Here we go. Out of a perfect score of 60, we had a tie for 3rd place. And that I want to thank Jojo and Demari. Both of you tied with 55.2. So out of 60 points, y'all got 55.2. Yeah. And check this out. 2nd place got 55.3. So that's a 10th of a point. Yeah, so I want to shout out Keenashae. Keenashae, congratulations. Yo, 55.3. And 1st place, the Grand Slam winner of Slamtastic 2022 with 57 points. Yo, Natalia. So please, y'all, let's give Natalia some love. Yo, congratulations. Yes. Woohoo! Yeah, you do the virtual. Yeah, all the hearts. Yes. Booyaka. Don't get mad at me, Keenashae. But yeah, so that is that's how the slam goes, man. You know, it's all love. I thank all of you for the energy, for the hunger, for the love, for the expressions of longing, frustration, joy, all of that. We need it. We need it. And here's the dope part. Each and every one of you are now officially members of the DMV Youth Poetry Slam team for 2022. So that means you will all be working together. All right. We're going to be creating some wonderful group pieces. You will be contracted and commissioned to create these videos, just like the ones that you just saw. And, yes. So we're going to be putting you to work. All right. So,
That's a great team, you guys. This is amazing.
This is an incredible team. Can you imagine? Like, I'm scared of y'all. I'm scared of y'all. So, yes, congratulations to the 2022 DMV Youth Poetry Slam team. Natalia, Demari, Keenashae, and Jojo. And yeah, I just want to encourage you all to start exchanging information, start chopping it up. You know how we do, man. Hey, we're having an open mic on Sunday. It would be really dope if y'all joined us. We're going to be outside. We're going to be outside at the Graffiti Jam, and it's going to be at Bridge. What's it called? The Bridge Spot Skate Park, which is 100. Well, I don't have the address right now, but I'm going to put it in the chat. I guess I should have come up with that before I said it, but it's going to be a dope event. It's going to be outside, and we'll have graffiti writers. We're going to have DJ Oso Fresh. We'll be there from 12 noon to 4. It'll be a lot of fun, and I think it would be dope to have the youth poet and the youth slam team out doing their thing. So I'll contact you guys and get you that info. But yeah, thank you. Thank each of you. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And yeah, we can get rid of them now. I don't want to see any, anymore. Look, shout out to Johnny for running the stream. I appreciate you, fam. Thanks to everybody else who watched. And tomorrow, Word Power Fest continues, 2 p.m. with Eat Your Words right here. All right? Y'all know the name. It's Black Picasso. We're done. I'm out. See ya.